Back with another banger. Talking about imagination today, man. We're going to be talking about something that needs to be talked about. It's probably like one of the most important things when it comes to doing what you want to do on this planet, let alone your goals and vision and imagination, bro. Like, this is going to be so simple, and we're going to simplify the fuck out of it, bro. Like, we don't have time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on. We don't got time. We need to get straight to it, right? But I'm gonna let you guys pile in here, man, and do what you guys do best, man. It's a Saturday night. I know you guys ain't doing shit. And if you guys are probably getting drunk, probably getting fucked up, probably just on a whole different timing. Saturday night, man, we in the crib today, bro. We chilling, man. Took some notes earlier today, man. You feel me? Did a little bit of work. Just now we here, man. It's late one, but we need to get it through. You feel me? Because when you really sit down and start asking questions about it, you're realizing that, like, bro, first of all, you're putting in perspective what you want to become in this life, right? You're putting it already in a perspective. Number two, now that you have an ideal person that you want to become or obviously manifest, you're able to put this in your mind. You know, the creation of imagination is the best tool possible because you guys would be so surprised. You guys would be very surprised to see how much you could create just by having an imagination, just by having the thought, just by going to lay down and going to sleep and just having that thought, like having that picture in your brain, because you know you're taking it from higher places and bringing it over here. It's not the other way around. That doesn't even make sense. It's not the other way around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we really do like miss out on the simple shit that help us on our journey. But a lot of us are in our ego. We all don't want to hear. We all don't want to hear feedback. We're too high of ourselves to hear feedback from others, and it's like that could be a blessing or that could be a curse too. It could go both ways, honestly, because you can know too much for your own good, right? Or you don't know enough. So it's like you can't really decipher that either. So you just got to be very aware of yourself. That's pretty much it, man. You just got to be very, very cautious of what you want to do, bro. Because a lot of us are not conscious right now. A lot of us are on autopilot. Y'all know it. A lot of us are on autopilot. We're not really trying to get to our goals. We're just going with the flow, moving in motion. You know, we're like moving. We're just moving in slow mo. Like we're just moving with the flow. We're not really trying to lock in. We're not really trying to get our shit done. A lot of people just say they do. And I get it, bro. When you have people in your life and you have things you have to attend to in your life and you have to deal with certain circumstances that's probably not even in your control, but it's around you anyways, it's going to be a tougher battle for you. But that doesn't mean it can't get accomplished, right? That doesn't mean it's not obtainable. You just got to work a little harder. But that's going to really build your foundation. That's going to really build the dog in you. You got to work a little harder. But if you have that imagination, bro, you have that thought, you have that picture in your brain, and you keep thinking about it every day. And not only that, you're putting the action behind the figure or the person or the ideal image you want to become. You're actually putting the effort in. By you doing that alone, bro, do you know how fast you can manifest that shit, bro? But it has to be an everyday thing, bro. Like, it has to be a lifestyle, not a chore. I repeat, it has to be a lifestyle, not a chore. Because when you treat it like a chore, you're not gonna really be doing it. Because why would you want to do it? It's like your mom telling you, "Hey, Tommy, go wash the dishes." You're gonna be like, I mean, you might do it. You're right, right? You might do it, but you ain't really trying. You like, like your mom talking crazy, bro. But if you get up and go ahead and do it yourself because you actually wanted to go ahead and do it, you're not even gonna have that thought process. You feel me? Dragoon, peace to you, Dragoon. Legend plays. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves, man. But let's just be real. Let's just keep it a stack, though. Like, a lot of us just need to get it done, but we have to do it. You have to want to do it. I think that's the biggest thing, bro. You having to want to do it. A lot of us are forced into doing shit, and that's why you're not getting the best result because you're treating it like a chore. You're not treating it like it's your destiny. You're not treating it like it's something you truthfully want to do soulfully. You feel what I'm saying? JR, yo, what's good, gang? You in here, man? You in here, dog? Shout out to you, man. So We just have to really be aware, guys. Imagination is the best thing you could ever have in your life, bro. But we're not using it and we're not utilizing it because we're literally thinking it's a gimmick or it's a scam or it's some other fucking shit that what else is supposed to be. Because a lot of us are in our ego. A lot of us think we know it all. A lot of us think we have it all figured out. But we're just figuring it out, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're figuring it out. I don't even have it all figured out, gang. But I do know one thing. You feel me? You have to use your imagination that God has given you. That is called creation. Like, do you know how powerful your brain is right now? Do you know how powerful the structure of your brain is, bro? It is so fucking powerful to the fact that like we're so caught up in BS, yo. You feel me? Let me get your thing. Yeah, Dragon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JR, oh, what's good, G? You gonna tell me something, bro? You saying what's good for you? What's good, dog? W necklace. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. But let's just keep it a stack, y'all. Like, we all have something that we all want to obtain and we all want to get towards. But it'd be hard sometimes when people are not in your favor. People ain't trying to be in your best interest. People trying to tear you down. People trying to criticize you. People trying to act like you don't got it like that. Like, there might be a lot of odds against you, bro. But you have to realize, like, this makes your journey way stronger. Like, this makes your journey 10 times more better because now you literally have something to fight for. A lot of us literally wake up and don't have nothing to do. Right? Nobody's like burning, no one's burning fire underneath your ass, right? Where's my lighter at? If I can find my lighter. I've been having shit everywhere, guys. But you guys get the picture, right? No one's burning a lighter underneath your... I'm playing NASCAR Heat 4. That's fire, bro. You feel me? And we in the chill night, Saturday. Y'all kick it. Y'all phones propped up or y'all have like a laptop, nigga. Like, let's prop that bitch up, nigga. We cooling, nigga. I'm gonna hit the bong a little bit, man. I'm cooling, but we cooling tonight, gang. You know what I'm saying? Yo, peace to you, guy. What's good? What's good, Frank? Peace to you, bro. Yeah, man, we got to keep spreading the knowledge. You got to keep spreading the word, too. You feel me? Because we all have that conscience. We all have that energy inside of us, right? We're living right now in times where you need to be utilizing it, bro. You have to be trying to get to the next level with it. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us really fuck it up. You know, a lot of us don't be trying to do that shit, nigga. A lot of niggas ain't on that. You feel me? Niggas hear that and like, oh, this nigga's talking that bullshit. Or niggas talk because they're not vibrating. They're not trying to get to that next ascension. They trying to stay where they're from. They trying to stay in that little egg. They trying to stay in that bitch, nigga. And you cannot do that. How many times do people gotta tell you, bro, like, you're here to become your best version, right? You're here to experience. You're here to reach true enlightenment. But a lot of us don't really want to get to that point in our journey because a lot of us get stagnant. A lot of us get stuck. A lot of us get pinpointed places where we shouldn't get pinpointed. You know how in video games where you have side missions, right? Or you have side characters. Remember, those side missions with those side characters, they're optional. They're optional. You see what I'm trying to get at? You don't have to do it. But a lot of us do get up in our way and we choose to do it. Now, when you do it, it can either hold you back or could excel you, right? But that's up to you, right? A lot of this shit is up to you, but you don't want to realize that because a lot of us want to point the finger at somebody else. Whole time you should be literally realizing that it's me. You look in the mirror, you're the only person can move and you're the only person controlling it's you. And once you start to know that, you'll start to want to utilize all the powers that God has already given you because it's already been inside of you the whole time. Just like the kingdom of heaven, right? A lot of motherfuckers trying to act like the kingdom of heaven is somewhere. They're all far in the sky. Whole time it's inside. It's not nowhere near the sky. Why? Because it's an energy thing. If you're hating somebody, if you're envying somebody, if you're having disrespect towards somebody, well, clearly you're not in the kingdom, right? Clearly you're not inside of that energy because if you were inside the kingdom, you would have no need to hate, be envy, disrespect, right? Call people, judge people, all this type of nonsense. Why? Because you already been inside the party, aka the kingdom of heaven. So you already having that good spirit. You already having that good energy around and letting it circulate and letting it flow. That's what builds the warmth inside of the universe, quote unquote, which is all inside of us. That's what builds the warmth. A lot of us is cold right now, and a lot of us are cut off and separated from one another. So the magnitude isn't as strong as it's gonna become, because it's gonna become strong regardless. There's nothing stopping that. Okay, but I need you guys to have that mental note for oneself. You can't be moving like there's nothing to be moving for. Like, you're not literally. You think you're here just to exist, bro? Like, there's no way God giving you the manifestation of the highest source. Like, you're in a body, bro. You're in a human body, bro. Like, you have the highest form of manifestation, bro. But it's like, at the same breath, we have to utilize it. It's hard, but we can't let it stop us, right? Because I'm not gonna act like there's no spiritual warfare right now. That's the dumbest shit act you could ever say to yourself, that there's no warfare. Like, there's no type of war. Just because you're spiritually protected in higher realms, it don't mean you can't get punched down there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have to still be aware. A lot of people are not aware. A lot of people still want to be in the same frequency. A lot of people don't want to realize certain aspects of themselves because they think they know themselves and they're full of themselves. Whole time you have to keep breaking yourself down in order to find out who you truly are. But that takes a lot of power too, because you have to figure out you again. I've been sitting with myself for a while now. I've been with myself for a while now. You feel me? And I've been finding so many things about myself, me as the person that I am. And it's like, it's hard because a lot of people are not going to be there for you. Success ain't easy. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Garcia, hello. What's good? What's good? But we can't act like there's no other forces outside of this. You feel me? We are the stronghold, okay? We are the people that could change everything. But we need to be prepped, because what is the 4 P's or the 5 P's, I believe? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. A lot of us are just not prepared enough, right? And I think a lot of us need to get more prepared, because that's going to prevent poor performance. A lot of us have a lot of poor performance because you're not trying to you're not trying to prep for shit, because you're not thinking longevity. You're not trying to think like, hey, like, what could really happen? You're not thinking long as hell, man. He said, bro, yeah, man, peace to you, bro. But do y'all hear where I'm coming from, bro? I don't want people to act like this stuff doesn't happen. Like, this stuff does happen, bro. People that are too full of themselves to talk about it. They think they have it all figured out. Which, in all reality, bro, do you realize that we all have to fight together? But no one's ready for that talk, though. They don't want to hear that. They rather hear bullshit. So it's like, you just got to remember, bro, like, your imagination is the key. You can't let niggas get into your mind, because now it fucks up your imagination. If you decide to become this ideal person, you have all the bullet points, right? You literally have every bullet point. Like, bro, where my notebook at? You literally have every bullet point knocked off, right? Every bullet point. And now you're imagining, right? You're getting the manifestation flow, and you're actually believing because you're putting the action after. Then out of nowhere, this smoofy, goofy, the Batuli nigga comes out of nowhere and like starts telling you, you can't be that. You're not able to become that. You're not worthy of being that. Here you go, using your mata, right? Because your brain's powerful. Now you're starting to have your belief in what the other individual is saying. But the whole time, though, right? The whole time, they just project. That's all they have ever done, is just project onto you. But since you're not aware of the projection, it's like the Rasengan. It's like, you get that shit, you just absorb, you just taking that, bro. You're not even trying to sit and be like, oh, what the fuck up? You trying to project that shit onto me, bro. Like, if you feel that about yourself, to say that, don't say that about me, because I'm not you. You feel what I mean? You guys got to really decipher that. A lot of motherfuckers still can't even pinpoint that, because they're still living naive. They're still living like, oh no, they're living oblivious. No, can't happen. Bro, whole time, bro, that shit's been happening. People projecting constantly onto you because they don't want you to fulfill your whole destiny. Remember, your destiny, no matter what they do or try to do, will always be fulfilled. But it doesn't mean you're not going to go through bullshit along the way, right? It's not like you're not going to go through anything. You got to go through certain adversity, certain courses of your life to get to the end result. People talk about the good times in their stories, but don't talk about the bad shit they got to go through in their story. right? Everyone posts the good parts about their life, but never speak on the bad parts of how they got to the good parts of their life. You feel what I'm saying? Like everyone's putting on the front, and this is the issue today in so-called the Americas, let alone the whole wide world, because the whole wide world is based off technology. Tell me I'm wrong. The Instagram's a new dating app. Snapchat's a new dating app. You feel what I'm saying? Like times ain't gonna be the same, but we have to start adjusting to it. But you have to remember, like, what has happened here. And we're not going to forget what has happened here. They might have thought we forgot what has happened here, but me and my people have never forgot what has happened here. Why? Because time has been up. You feel me? We're just seeing what they're trying to do. We're seeing how many lies they're going to get towards to the point where they can't fool anybody anymore. I mean, a lot of niggas are waking up. Tell me I'm wrong. Do you know how many motherfuckers been waking up? And counting. I got to add that. And counting. Like, niggas been waking up. Niggas are starting to realize the hokey pokey joke. You feel me? And it only is a matter of time until everyone starts to realize the gimmicky shit. And it's like, okay, now they're not dumb. They're not led by shepherds, right? Sheep is not led by shepherds anymore, but the sheep are on their own wave. They don't got sheep no more. So it's like, they don't know what to do, right? They're not gonna know how to operate because you're on your own. We think we need the government, aka the system, but we really don't. We're just programmed to believe so. That's all it is. Oh, I'm sorry. We have what is called predictive programming. We have been predicted to believe that the system is going to help us. Because prediction is real because they already know what the outcome is going to be. Y'all, hopefully this shit ain't go over y'all head, bro. Prediction is where you know what the outcome is going to be. So you think when they have something called predictive programming, they're not going to see the outcome of it, bro? You gotta be a fool to believe that. Let me hit this shit. You gotta be a fool. You gotta be a complete gagat. You feel me? A complete macaque. A complete vagabond. Because there's no way you can't. There's no way you can't at least like. There's no way you can't at least see that. A lot of motherfuckers be trying to act like they don't see it. That's like the biggest thing, honestly, if I'm being real. Like niggas be acting like it's not in their face. And that's just gonna hinder you along the way. It's not gonna hinder literally nobody else because you're the only one lying to yourself. I know how niggas gonna be. You know, I already know how niggas gonna be, bro. Well, Freddie, bro, like that's not true, bro. Like, it's not true. It's not true, bro. But it's like, yes, nigga, it is true. It actually, in fact, is very true. You just don't want to have the thought process to believe that. But predictive programming is going to cause you to not even look in that direction. Because you're under a program. When you're under a program, you're not trying to look at the other programs because you're under a certain flow. You're under a certain frequency. That's what they want, though. Do y'all like... They got people like I get it. It's football season, right? I get it. But they got people dying for these football players. You feel me? We're gonna smoke this bowl real quick for me. Shout out to Rick and Morty. You feel me? Got a little custom made. But I just want y'all to really peep this shit sometimes, bro. A lot of us don't be realizing, dude. These motherfuckers don't even have their full life together, but they're like praising, giving all this praise to football players. It's like, bro, like, you know, cheerleading's free, right? You know, like, you know that, right? Like, you could be, if you want to be a cheerleader, just say that. But niggas ain't trying to hear that, though. Niggas ain't trying to hear that. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about, Freddie? What are you talking about, bro? And it's like, gang, like, it really, yeah, we got that little derpy, you feel me? But it's not, it ain't that deep. It ain't not as big nuggets, you know, last time, you know, we be bringing up. But, you know, guys, and I'm not saying you can't enjoy life. I'm not saying that. But I just feel like, bro, like they have a lot of distractions like lined up for us just to keep us stuck. Just to keep us in the same fucking boat. Because they know when you start to rise, when you start to realize, like, wait a minute, it's just some bullshit, bro. Like, you know, you sit back, you're like, wait a minute, this is some bullshit. I ain't like yes, you could say parlays, you could bet for that, can make money off the thing, bro. That's not, I don't even know niggas make parlay. Like, bro, like once you start to know it's BS, bro, like they lose because you're not giving it your time or attention anymore. And that's what they crave and that's what they want the most. Deep is the deep man. Shout out to the ones in here, man. You feel me? I don't be trying to pay attention to the numbers because that'd be lying. But shout out to the ones that are in here just getting the message, bro. You feel me? It's a late night. You feel me? So I'm glad that you guys are kicking it, getting the message, bro. Because this is very important, bro, for real, for real. It's something that a lot of people just really, really overlook sometimes. Like, once you don't once none of the shit that has entertainment, once none of that shit phases you anymore, bro, it's like you broke the dimension. You broke the structure of that. Because they want you stuck 3D, man. They want you stuck in this fucking paradigm. Why would they want you to wake up to anything here? Because they know for a fact, oh my god, I got the fucking stem. They know that, oh shit, if this nigga starts like doing some research and actually looking into this shit, we're gonna lose somebody. There are three. There are three what? There's three. There are three. You gotta be Pacific James the GOAT. You feel me? James the GOAT. You gotta be, you gotta, I don't know what you meant by that, gang. Yeah, that's the grinder too. Got a little mushroom there. But you gotta be more Pacific, bro. You said there's three. There are three people. Three people. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get fried. And I'm saying, bro, listen, y'all gotta be yourselves, man. Listen, I gotta get fried, bro. If y'all don't get fried, then don't start today, right? Jet 2 holiday, don't start today. If you don't get fried, don't start today. If you get fried, well, I don't know what you're doing. Get fried. You know what I mean? Like little shit like that. Like if you don't get fried, then get fried, bro. I mean, if you don't get fried, don't get fried. I'm sorry. Feel me? Three, but there are three people. Okay, I got you, gang. That's all I'm saying. Like, and that's crazy too. Like, a lot of us do overcomplicate this shit. Like, it's not that complicated, bro. Life is short, bruh. And you gotta remember, man, like, you need to be yourself. That's like the best juice. Like, that's like the best source. It's like the best feeling. Cause motherfuckers, bruh. I'm not trying to laugh, but motherfuckers, bruh. They don't know what's going on, man. I ain't gonna lie. They don't know where they at, gang. Guys, we're gonna get dizzy in here. You feel me? And I'm just giving y'all real shit because I just be kicking it for real, bro. I be making my money for the day, bro. I be chilling for the day, bro. Just minding my goddamn business, bro. Okay? And you'll get so far like that. You shouldn't be out in the clubs talking to random women that don't like you, bro. But if you're not using your imagination to utilize it, bro, like you're not getting the best result. You're not getting the best bang for your buck, bro. A lot of motherfuckers wasting their time in these clubs, bro. And all these women are trying to find the promoters. And I worry about your goofy ass, bro. You're just throwing ones at them that they're going to take home back to Poppy that they're going to get clapped by. And then here you are just like smiling, waiting for the sweet guts. She's not going to give it to you, bro. Just going to be real. But we spend a lot of time giving these females value, validation, everything. Not even the sexual kind, the non-sexual kind. The kind that when you go to work, you're just texting. When you go back home, you're just trying to, like, we need to focus on us again, y'all. But this is where they get scared by. Why? Because, guys, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, discipline is destiny. Like, there's a book I read, and it's like, all you got to do, bro, is just the bare minimum shit. You ain't even got to, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's crazy. You just got to do your flow, but do it in the best shape, way, and form that you want to do that bitch, bro. And you can't let niggas intervene because they're going to keep gravitatingly pulling you away from your shit. And you need to stay with your shit. So, teach their own, I guess, right? But I want people to just be themselves, bro. Because a lot of us just get too caught up in just trying to get the next person's vision set and done. Whole time, what about my vision? What about what I wanted the whole time? Why do I keep submitting to other niggas? Let alone submitting to females. You can't even let alone submitting to the hoe, to the 304, to the thought box. To the thought box. Why? A lot of us throw our life away for some cooch. I'm gonna be real. Be real. And it's sad. It sucks. I don't even know why we do it, but it's just like we shouldn't. There's no need to. But you're the people that want to promote it are not gonna tell you that. They're gonna be like, no, fuck on the hoes, bro. I need to find my lighter, gang. I'll use this. Hopefully you got some juice in here. I've been low ballin'. But we got it here again. We gonna light this up for y'all bulls, man. If y'all don't smoke, don't do it. But me, you know, just to take the edge off because we're not fucking around. All right, let me close this up. We're gonna lock in now that I got that shit on my system. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I did smoke a blunt before I even hopped on the live anyway, so I go on gang, right? But I just want you guys to have that, man. It's please, because the more time you spend with yourself, right? The more time you start to sit with yourself, right? Bed, air mattress, bed frame, floor. You need to just be with yourself, man. I'm the only one here. I appreciate you, James the GOAT. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you, bro. And that's cool that you're the only one, bro. Like, you gotta remember, bro, I don't mind like one-on-one. You know what I mean, bro? Because like, remember, there could be 50 people in here, bro. 100 people in here, bro. 200 people in here, bro. And half of them don't even like it. Half of them don't even like the live. Half of them are agents. Half of them are just there just to be there. So I do want to give you guys thanks for whatever's just you in here, bro. The 4 of y'all in here. I'm not looking for a lot of people. I'm looking for people that are willing to listen. You feel me? It's willing. Why? Because it's on you because you want to. Not that I have to force you. That's like the biggest thing for me, at least. Because too many people are getting forced to doing everything here. Why? Let it flow. You feel me? Let people do things they want to do, not because people are forcing them to do it, right? How are you living at that point? Like I said before with the chore analogy, if you're treating it like a chore, you're not going to treat it like a lifestyle, so you're not going to get it done. And that's probably the code, like, that's real, bro. Because when you treat it like a chore, you're not doing it from the bottom of your heart. You're not doing it from the best interest of your heart. You're doing it because you just got to do it. But when you want to do something, bro, and you're doing it from the bottom of your heart, you're not going to treat it like a chore because it's part of your life. When it's part of your life, it's part of your life. You're not going to treat it like a chore because why? Chores get done every so often, right? Right? Chores get done every so often. It's not a consistent thing with chores. You're not being consistent when you come to chores because they're telling you every so often. But a lifestyle, life, living in faith every day, a lifestyle, living in faith every day style, when you're doing that, you're applying it, doing it every day, despite how you feel, despite how you felt that day, because it's part of your life. When you put it like a lifestyle, you're going to blow through it with ease, bro, because you're not treating it like, oh, I got to do it again. Then you don't want to do it, bro. You don't have that. You don't naturally have the desire to do it. Does that make sense? Y'all hear me out there? Does that make sense? You need the natural desire. A lot of us have synthetic. We have a synthetic desire. You feel me? Niggas don't have the real fire desire in their heart and their body to really get their goals done. It's like that synthetic shit. It's like that shit that comes and goes. You need that pure herb. You need that pure raw fire and desire. That shit that just comes that doesn't come in everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the energy you really need to have. That's the energy you really gotta acquire. Because when you acquire that type of energy, my nigga, bro, you start changing the whole game because this is you. Right? The energy that resides in you, you're going to utilize and use that. You're not going to use synthetic energy. You're not going to use synthetic fucking shit because you understand that that's just going to temporarily keep you up until it brings you right back to where the fuck you started from. I know y'all locked in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? This is real life shit, bro. But it's up to us to realize this type of shit, bro. But a lot of people right now, think about tonight, guys. Look, think about it. It's either 12:01 for you, 11:01 for you, or like 9:01 or like 10:01 for you, or 1:01, right? Along those lines. Somebody right now is getting so fucked up to the point where they can't even think right now, and they're letting themselves loose, and they have none of their power. Just gotta remember that, bro. There's somebody out there right now, like right this second. So you just gotta remember and be grateful for your position in life. You just gotta remember that, bro. Not everybody is gifted to be alone and be in solitude and really try to be in that position to lock in, because God is talking to you right now. If you're alone right now, you feel me? You have no friends like that. You have no family members that you could talk to like that. You just know when you could just call up on some regular shit like that, bro. Because I'm in this predicament. So if I'm in this predicament, I bet and believe that there's other people like you guys probably, or people out there that are too. When you have nobody that you could talk to about anything like that, you don't even have family members. You got to remember, God is talking to you, because it's you and it's you and the energy at that point. It's nobody else intervening, right? It's like when you go to jail, right? Or you go to somewhere where they put you in solitary confinement. It's for a reason. Right? Do you ever have females you're trying to talk to and out of nowhere, like everything seems good in the beginning and then out of nowhere at the end, there's this odd twist and this odd turn, you just get flaked on? Yeah, I can't make it today. Like, I don't want to fuck up the relationship I just had. Or, oh, something came up with my mom, so I can't really go out. Like, that's just another form of protection. Even though she got rejected, right? Even though you got rejected, bro, that is still a form of protection, because every rejection is God's protection. Once you view it like that, you'll never be pressed at all, because you realize, like, you know what? I got to remember that I'm getting guided right now because I'm on my destiny, right? Anything I do or say or anything I do or say or obtain to is just all part of the destiny. So if God is protecting me in this moment, I'm gonna know it, because the person is gonna reject my offer, right? But if you're viewing it as this person doesn't like me, nobody likes me, you're just victimizing yourself, and that's called the victim mentality. Why would you do that? No one's gonna care at the end of the day, right? But you're just gonna feel more and sorry for yourself that you shouldn't feel sorry for, because that's just absurd. You know? That's just real. That's just real talk, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's real talk, man. People are so quick to like jump into shit, but not quick enough to do the research on it though. Not quick enough to sit with themselves on it though. Not quick enough to be like, you know what, bro? Like, let me just sit with myself for a second. Let me just utilize what God has given me. No, they don't want to do that either. They rather just keep watching bullshit, keep watching people that's not gonna give them their success, and think someone's gonna come like this. You're like, well, what? You're looking around, you're like, hey, yo, man, I want to give you $40,000. And like, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. No one's coming to your door. No one's saying you want to check. Like, nobody's doing that. But see, a lot of people need to get it through their brain first to realize how thick the game is and how thick your skin needs to be in order to get the life that you really want. Because, God, it's easy to get women pregnant. It's easy to talk to women. It's easy to do these things. But it isn't easy to get your life together, especially when you have to get it out the mud yourself. It ain't easy at all. But that's what niggas, this what niggas fuck up at, right? Niggas run away from it. Niggas ain't really trying to like go through that. Whatever habit they have, it don't matter. You ain't trying to go through that. It's not for every nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't you can't be moving like that, bro. You can't be moving like that. You feel me? And it's the eye of horrors, by the way, Nathaniel. Right? Just to clarify. Right? How niggas be fucking crazy with that goddamn cross that the nigga got burnt onto. It's just like I don't. We're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's a sidebar now. We're just gonna move past that, because that's crazy work. Just to keep remembering, keep making you remember. Like, I think that's called a fear that, like, this to keep putting it in your brain. Like, I don't got time for that either. Whole time we're all getting pimped and basically killed right now as we speak. You know that saying, death over bondage? That's too deep for some of you niggas. That's too high. Like, that's too much for y'all. I'm being real. You're already dead right now. You're already dead right now. You're already dead, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? They have all of us in bondage, bro. You can't really do what you want here. Before I even continue with the whole imagination thing, right, and manifestation, because I still have a lot to discuss on that. Let's just get this out the way first, right? Let's just get this out the way for real, because I don't want to lose nobody, bro. And I appreciate you. Respect to you too, James the GOAT. Appreciate you, bro. But it's crazy to me, man. How they use so much fear tactics. How they use so much shit to scare you away from what you truly need to know. I'm not with that. I'm not with it at all, actually. You got Christ consciousness, you feel me? We got energy that we understand that's real and that exists right now on planet Earth. Now. But no one wants to talk about the shit that happened, killing, raping, burning, crucifying, all that. We just skip over that part, and then we just go to the part today. Someone's going to come back soon and just help us. I mean, that should have been happened already. I'm just being real, but why hasn't it happened yet? Why are we just going to keep, like, no, because it's us. No matter what anyone wants to believe, but that takes a lot of people to even see that far. You got religions, you got idolization, you got false gods, you got people worshiping shit that they haven't even seen yet. You see this person right here? Prime example. If someone told you that Tupac was the person that died at 25, he sold this many records, he did all this and that. If it only takes a couple million years and then they say, Tupac was a white dude, that sold records, that did this, that, they could flip the script right before your eyes and they have no problem doing so. Which is, yes, sure. Right? Yes, sure. Right? Is his fucking real name? And I know how do you go from Yeshua all the way to Jesus? I guess. But in Latin language, it's Jesus. No problem. You can fool them. You're not gonna, don't come over here with that shit. The story is real, but you can't tell me the dude that they trying to portray exists. Like, get out of here. No, he didn't. Basics instructions before leaving Earth. We get the picture here. What about now? We're all just sitting here pondering, just waiting on the afterlife. But what about right now? Now. Because we don't want to get that far with it, right? So instead, we just wait and see. So anyways, right, we can get crazy with it. You feel me? The whole point I'm making here is that no matter how you want to believe it, you are protected, right? But that doesn't mean while you're down here, you can't get arrested, you can't get shot, you can't get smacked, you can't get beat up. That doesn't mean that can't happen to you. I'm being dead. You could take it however you want, bro. But if that's part of your destiny, that's going to happen regardless, bro. Like, you can't just be like, oh, that's not going to happen to me, bro. It's going to happen regardless, bro. I almost died when I was a baby. I wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm here, right? That was supposed to be part of my fucking destiny. That's the point. I wasn't even supposed to be here. You feel me? This is like spiritual principalities we talk about here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We got to remember what field, what energy we're in. We're in Zeus's field, bro. We're in Zeus's land. This is the 9th planet on the 9th. This is Zeus's land. So as long as you're here, bro, he wants you to suffer here. He wants you to, bro. You're lucky enough to be able to transcend and leave because that wasn't even able to happen either. You're literally going to be stuck here. But that can't happen because, our ancestors are the one that died for the shit you see here. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want you to live on, and have that actual, moment, that actual, that peace moment. They want you to keep worrying about something. This is what they want, bro. You feel me? This is what they want. They want you to keep worrying, stressing, not having the right shit. You feel me? Sadie's, what's good? And I see you. What's good with you, gang? We in they land. This is not their land. This is my motherfucking land. And this is our motherfucking planet, nigga. From the gods and the motherfucking goddesses, nigga. Straight motherfucking like that. Straight like that. I ain't got time to stutter, try to go over the bushes and try to beat around the bush. We ain't coming their boats, nigga. They came to our fucking planet, nigga. And we been here, nigga. We were already here and we'll forever be here, nigga. No matter what niggas want to think or believe. The fuck? We're nothing but energy, baby. You can't kill what you didn't motherfucking create, nigga. That's simple as that. But when you're stuck on the physical, when you're stuck here, you can't even, you can't ponder the fact. You can't see through that because this comes into quantum physics, metaphysics. Niggas ain't trying to talk about that type of science, though. What happened to that? What, Raggy? What's going on? I'm just being real. We been here. We always forever will be here, bruh. They just migrated. They just try to move in from next door. Bitch ass reptilians, bitch ass Pleiadians. They know who they are. I got no Cozimicio. Get mama. Like, we know who they are already, bro. We know. We know. We know. But their time's been up since 2020. Their time's been up, gang. It's no problem. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no problem, bro. And you saying peace is available now. Well, peace may come war because at the end of the day, they stripped so much shit from us. Well, what are we talking about here? Peace. Peace. But they're the same motherfuckers that lied to us and said they came in peace, but yet they stripped everything away and killed off the Moors and killed all of us. A lot of us, to be exact. Seminoles, Cherokee. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. Just gonna be real. So before niggas come at me with shit like that, bro, I don't got time to hear the shit that niggas don't want to dig up and talk about. Niggas do straight to the Bible. Every time, straight to the Bible, straight to the Bible, straight to the Bible, straight to there, straight to there. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Yet they use that same Bible to enslave like 98% of the fucking black indigenous people. And if they didn't accept it, they just get killed right there on the spot. So why? Just why? I'm not gonna keep repeating the same cycle that a lot of my ancestors did, and they didn't get them no freedom at all. They were still stuck here. They were still salvaged. They were still, you feel me? Bye-bye, I have to go to bed. Okay, we gotta go to bed, do your thing, you feel me? Appreciate you coming through, though, feel me? It's always appreciation, you feel me? Say these always, appreciate you. But I ain't here to sugarcoat shit to nobody, bro. Like, we don't, we're not here to force nothing on nobody, bro. All we know here on Planet Kai, Planet Tiamat, is that the Pharisee and the Sadducees, bro, went up to fucking quote unquote Jesus Christ and was going after this nigga. Do you really believe that this nigga was crucified because of what, bro? They just hated him and that's it? Like, no. This nigga was waking motherfuckers up. Yeah, sure, actually was waking a lot of the people up, and a lot of people were seeing the magic that was being done. He was doing a lot while the people were down there. A lot. And why would the church want that around? Because when you have someone like that around, that's a big motherfucking threat. If you're a threat to them, they're going to show you why you're a threat to them. They're not going to let you walk around here scot-free. They're going to show you why that you are still a slave. And this goes back to the amendment, right? The 13th Amendment, to be exact, talking about the abolish of slavery. Whole time, though, we're still in slavery. Why? Because they haven't abolished shit. I go back to all these shit and it coordinates very fucking well because it's the same motherfuckers that run this shit. Like when you sit down and you start doing your research, you're not gonna have to think twice about what the fuck you're gonna say because it's right there in your motherfucking face. It's the same motherfuckers. Christians go by the Pope, nigga, all this type of shit. Muslim, this and that. Everyone's report to these popes in the Vatican. Why? It's all under them. Why? But I gotta keep doing it because everybody else doing it. Hell no. And the Jews' churches in every block while led the train cars. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They did a lot to us. A lot. Hypocrisy. A lot of shit. Shit they didn't even say they did and they did. They didn't do, they do. I don't even know. So regardless of the fact, bro, they came to our planet. Our shit. Our shit. And they came in fucking portals in the Caucasus Mountains. So it's like, come on, bro. And it's like, you knew you weren't supposed to be here. So we sent you guys to Europe, a.k.a. Europe. And they didn't even respect that neither. So it's like, okay, you guys are eating each other, killing each other, and it's like, okay, let's teach you guys the alpha beta system. Let's teach you guys how to sit upright. Let's teach you guys all this shit, and then now you use it against us. Okay, no problem. No problem. And then you call us the immigrants. You call us the savages. You call us these monkeys. You call us all these names. But in all reality, Weren't you grafted from the animals to begin with? Weren't you spliced with animal genetics from the beginning? I'm just being honest. So it's just a lot of reversing. It's a lot of reverse jokes. It's a lot of inside dark humor that if you need to be very, very aware of, because they're going to keep painting it back on you. Oh, look at the monkey here. Monkey, whole time, bro. Weren't you grafted by one? If I look at the particles of your fucking, the particles of your goddamn hair, it resembles to almost a damn dog. What's going on here? You don't grow ether. I know that. So let's just get that out the way right now. The true immigrants are the people that came from the Caucasus Mountains, which is your Caucasian race. Let's really talk about it. The motherfuckers that really are ain't supposed to be here. When the sun comes outside, they don't know what to do. They're like, you got me. You don't know what to do. I'm burning. You got me. Unless you're a Pleiadian, then I don't know. I got the golden tam, bro. We see you, bro. You're not going to fool somebody that has been in there and seen it too. I went to the beach. I was in Puerto Rico and I ain't seen it my damn self. I seen people that are like white, quite the pale skin. Some of them are red, bro, even though they had the sunscreen. Some of them are just getting a golden tan. And I was like, what the fuck? You're almost as, but if you're not aware of the extraterrestrials anatomy, then you're going to get fooled automatically. You think everyone's the same race. That's another lie. You see your imagination, you got to use it. This is the brain, neurocortex, thymus gland, your pineal gland. This all correlates onto your brain. You know what I'm saying? The identity isn't in the color of my skin. The identity is the thing inside of it, which is my soul and my spirit, right? The Christ consciousness. I know niggas want to get into the whole like thing. And DNA doesn't record color. No, but it's called DEA, deoxyetheric acid. That's what separates us from the human being race, to be exact. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? Super genetics, right? The triple helix, not the double helix. Not the autosomes, the chromosomes. Let's really get into the science. Let's really get into metastructure. Let's really get into it, though. We're all not the same race. Don't even get that out your head right now. We're not. Genetics play a big role in how you present yourself on this quote-unquote plane of reality. Not everybody's what they say they are and what you think they are. Absolutely not. If you can't draw that 6, right? That circleization of the head, right? Which is what? The black, indigenous, native people, they want to call it. Which we didn't have motherfucking Terps and goddamn leaves on our goddamn head. We were like this. And he still killed us. They even called Indian territory. We even go back to fucking Oklahoma, Tulsa. You even go back to fucking Black Wall Street, nigga. That Trail of Tears wall. We even go that far too, nigga. Because it's all in the same paradigm. They know who we are before you even know who you think you are, bro. Why do you think they did this to us for so long? You think because of this color, bro, of skin? Absolutely not. It's nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. It's not. It was never because of color, because they know who we are. They know how much power we have. Where do you think even all these cartoons and all these comic books come from? X-Men, Wolverine, Superman, Hulk, Captain America. Like, this all comes from us. Wonder Woman. They always ponder and wondered about this certain type of woman, a.k.a. the goddess, to be exact. But you're going to paint it white. You should know this by now. They talk about us all the time. But we take a lot of stuff as entertainment. You're not taking it in like how we really should be taking it in. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I keep saying we because it's an energy thing. We as in the chosen people of the goddamn nation, the goddamn planet. Here. If this is your pigmentation, if you have the carbon, the pigmentation of your goddamn skin, then you should automatically know what time it is. Yes, this is why I'm saying we. Because it's not just I. I'm never going to be selfish. It's us. It's never just me, bro. People, it's a us thing. It's a we thing. It will forever be that because it's energy. If you keep being stuck down here, you're not going to get the picture. You can't stay stuck here. What's the 4 phases of matter? You want to okay, four phases of matter. solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy, right? Plasma energy. Okay. Why if I pull up this lighter, right? I have this lighter here. Do you see what it looks? It appears to you what? A solid. Okay, so why is it appearing to you a solid? Okay, Freddie, these are questions that we all gonna ask ourselves, but I'm gonna beat you to it and help you out. So, Freddie, why is it appearing a solid, you say? Because when you do this, the atoms are vibrating slow. So with that being said, it's going to appear like this. Just like the avatar of my goddamn skin, it's going to appear like that. But when you raise it, right, you going up, right, you going up in vibration, it's going to only get what? Faster. So when you go faster in vibration, it only gets hotter. And this is just basic shit. So when you go back high in vibration, it only gets warmer. That's why originally on this planet that you see, it was always warm. It was always warm. There was actually 2 goddamn suns to be exact. But when people come here and they're not from here and they're able to manufacture and obviously trick us and get the information, they can take our sun away, no problem. Just one of them. It's like, damn, nigga, like, all right, well, if you want to do that, that's cool too, but what, it's not like you can't take both of them. That one sun is going to keep shining in their face, bro. And then you look at their structure of their skin, right? You look at their structure, right? You're like, okay, Freddie, well, you keep saying, like, they're human beings, so, like, what do you mean by that? So why they stepping out in the sun, bro? They have to get the sunscreen on, you know, they gotta, you know, you gotta get that, you know, you gotta squeeze that bottle, you know, they gotta get right. I don't blame them. I don't even blame them for real. And they step out in the sun, they gotta take the rays, like, they're getting a little tan, you know, whatever they're getting. Some of them get sunburn, I got sunburn, bro. They get the melanomas, right? I got sunburn, fuck, man. But when I go out there, right, when I go out there, bro, I be trying to, like, I want to get close. I want to get near that shit. Like, I want to be close to that sun. Why? Because I understand the sun is part of me. Why? There's a chromosphere outside the sun. You know how there's a chromosphere, okay? And if you have this pigmentation, you have what is called chromosomes inside of you, which has connections to that. It's a connection. Yeah. So you talking aliens, and aliens is not one niggas thing too. It's not just the Zeta grids. The aliens is probably what you see right now, extraterrestrial rays. When you see quote unquote a UFO, identify flying fucking object. When they see that bullshit in the sky, when they see them come down, they're gonna see mainly, most likely us. You're not gonna really see anybody else. Y'all didn't hear about the alien invasion in Miami that happened a couple years back too, bro? Like, quote unquote, they said there was a fight whole time. Everyone was running because they saw real life aliens inside of the mall, and they had hella police cars roaming the whole area. I'm just being honest. They're gonna paint it to act like it was a jokes and hoax, but no, bro. There was real life aliens that were there. Nigga, what? And they were us. Okay? William Cooper, right? The White Horse, right? If you read that book, like, the same thing. He witnessed it, and he got silenced for it, too. They exist. They're here. They're real. But obviously, like, when you're not trying to think about that or talk about that type of topic, you're not going to even want to think about that. And I don't blame you either. I'm just into it. I just like that. I just know for a fact that they're not just silencing these people just to silence them. Like, they have something that they know, and they have something that they are afraid of. And if they keep utilizing that, they're able to wake up more people on the planet. And why the fuck are the people that took the planet from us, right, that raided the parasiticals of this fucking planet from us, want us to know anything at all? Remember, God, these are the real pirates of the quote-unquote cosmic realm, whatever you want to call it. They literally go planet to planet and strip the resources from it. Why am I paying for this? Can someone tell me? Why am I paying for something that's my birthright? Okay, then. So clearly this is not ours. Just being real. I had to pay for this good ass water. I had to pay for it. They're taxing you on everything here. They don't want you to have anything. You don't even own anything here, bro. You rent, you pay mortgage, you own a house, quote unquote. You want to say whatever you want. You don't even own it. It's not like they're gonna bury you in it and no one will buy it out. They're gonna give it to the next nigga right after you leave. So it's like you don't own anything here. The only thing you have and the only thing that you truly know is your soul and your spirit. But do you think that that's not what they want the most, and that's why they're trying to do everything in their power to keep you stuck? Pornography, entertainment, bullshit food, just to keep you stuck here. They don't want you to raise your vibration. They don't want that. Because the moment that you do that, you're able to wake up way more people and they're able to see it, sense it, and know everything about it. Remember, we just got to remember who we're up against. That's all. We're not up against no pansies. We're up against people that know they shit too. Because we got to remember again, guys, all these wars, the Civil War. And no, the Civil War, if you want to really discuss this, if you want to go a little deeper today, right? The Civil War wasn't about the North and the motherfucking South of fucking slaves. Do you really believe the same people that conquered us is going to go to war against each other because of some fucking slaves? The South had more. The North wanted more. They didn't give it up. We went to war. No, we were giving them hell, right? We were giving them the fucking fight of their motherfucking life. So what did they do to stop the fight? You know what? Let's do magic. Let's do a little bit of witchcraft. Let's sign, quote unquote, the Emancipation Proclamation of Independence. So they don't really get an ideal that this is our land, right? We're not trying to take it from them anymore. And we fell for it. Of course we fell for it. And this and all the demise started. And then, the 40 acres in the mule, right? Remember, they granted us 40 acres and one mule to give us crops, right? We still had yet to get that. Why? Because we entered slavery. We didn't get out of it. So let's just keep it. Let's just keep it a stack. Every time you keep going back into these old times and all this other stuff, bro, it goes back to these same people that have been controlling this manu structure for the absolute longest. 550 years, their time's up, but I'm just keeping it real with y'all. They're not going to make it. They haven't been making it, and they're not going to make it, period. They just want you to get more into these lies. All they can do, bro, is lie to you and just hope that you fall for it. That's all they can do. And did you watch the new Fortnite event? Nah, I ain't watch that hoe, bro. Nope. I ain't even tune into that. In fact, I've been off Fortnite for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The last time I was on there, bro, that's when they had the Power Ranger shit. I don't even know the last time I was on there, bro. But y'all hear me though, bro. Like, I just want you guys really have this mental note, because a lot of the shit I say, I just say it off the dome of my head. I don't have a script in front of me, bro. I don't have a notebook. I don't have I'm just talking to you guys, because I really do want this to stick to somebody, and I know one of you guys really letting the message stick, because like I tell you guys, like I say every day, bro, like it's a battle on your conscience, number one. It's not hard. It's not easy to really wake up and just like, okay, I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to have to make sure that none of the energies are going to affect me. But these people want to see you stuck. They want to see you at your root chakra. They don't want you to have energy. They don't want you to move like you got the energy. They want you to keep submitting to the goddamn demons. And it's like, you need to remember again and again, bro, like, do you know how powerful you are? We can even get into life path numbers, and I feel like another live, or I think the next live, I feel like I should do that. I want to talk about like life path number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the number 9. And I'm going to discuss it. I'm going to break it all down. And the only way, if you want to get your own thought process in your own, like, you can see what your life path number is, right? You have to literally give me your full government name. That's all I could do. I don't need your birthday. I don't need any of that gaga nonsense. I just need your full name, and I can literally add up all the numbers. Pythagorean, like, I do this for real. Everything. And it'll literally, and I could break it down, and it'll literally show your life path number, right? Because even numbers is very important, because numbers is not what you think either. It's not just adding and subtracting. Like, we weren't using numbers in that type of way either. And they know that, but that's how they use it against us, because we don't know that. You see? This is how they get the mass of people, period. They use it against us because we don't even know that. So why the fuck will we even question what they're trying to do if we have no idea about the topic or even the subject? We're just gonna go by it like it's nothing, and they're gonna keep fucking us in the ass like it's nothing. It's like, oh, come on, bro. It's time for us to really wake up. It's time for us to really see what the fuck these niggas been doing. And it's just, you don't got to be worried and stressed, but be aware. Don't run with what people are telling you, bro. Like, I don't got time for that, bro. I'm not here to please, bro. Please stop with that. People get scared of that because they don't want to stand and step in their own truth. It's like, this is my square. You feel what I'm saying? This is where I'm stepping, and I am moving. I ain't moving, bro. You have to kill me because remember, death over bondage. Anyways, like I'm already in bondage, bro. So it's like you might as well. You could already kill me with my ancestors. You might get me out the way then, because obviously, like we're not doing this here. You guys are powerful, powerful, powerful beings, powerful individuals. And if you don't want to remember or realize that, that's going to be on you. I can't force it. I could lead you to this bottle of water, but I'm not going to like get you and force you to drink it. That's weird. That's like some weird shit, bro. Okay? But I don't want to hold you up, guys. You feel me? I don't want this live to be long at all. I just want you guys to really get the message for real, because a lot of people don't really understand sometimes like how much power they have within themselves to really get the shit they need done. They wasting that time, bro. Like you don't gotta listen to nobody, bro. You don't gotta tell people what you're doing. You don't gotta explain yourself to nobody, bro. People are gonna judge you regardless, bro. They're gonna criticize you regardless, bro. They're gonna have something to say about you regardless, my brother. They're gonna say something about you, bro. Regardless. You just can't give a fuck. Like, I don't even know how people don't even have that. You can't give a fuck. Okay? You can't give a fuck. You just can't. And yo, James the Goat, I'm gonna lock you in right now, actually, bro. Appreciate you actually sending me that, because I think I'm gonna do the live around the same time tomorrow, and I'm going to. Yeah, I'm write you down. I got you right now. I'm gonna give you guys all the life path numbers and shit, bro. And I'm gonna show you guys what I mean, because mine is number 9. I already know that. Even my birthday. Hold on. I'm gonna put your username too, bro. Give me a second. I got you, bro. And you know what's crazy about it too? Is that it will literally tell you who you are. And what I mean by who you are, the person inside of the vessel, bro. They'll literally tell you who you are. And it's like, I know when shit's real when you haven't even met me, but you're telling everything about what I'm about. Yeah, well, you ain't no question after it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no talking after that, bro. You feel me? So I wrote you down. I got you locked in, bro. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys tuning into the live, man. I just wanted to come on here, beat this chill, bro. Like Saturday for me. I go back to my job tomorrow, bro. I got to lock in, man. Hitting the trades. Markets closed for the weekend. You know, pain and agony. Pain and agony. Pain and agony. So it's got to lock in. You feel me? If I don't make it. Okay, I got you, bro. I'll probably do that like in a little bit, honestly, bro, and like just have it written down for you, bro. But I'll like literally tell you everything you need to know. But I'm just gonna go through like that's the live. We're gonna be talking about life path numbers. So if you guys are loving the channel, right? You guys are loving the content, definitely stay tuning in. You feel me? And I know, bro, I be going live sporadically. It's so bad, bro. I know it's so bad. I've been trying to meet with my schedule too, because I have a lot of shit going on too, bro. I have to just figure it out. But just be on the lookout for the lives. Definitely though, tomorrow, be on the lookout for a live around like 10:30 tomorrow. So I'll be definitely, and we're gonna be talking about life path numbers, and that's gonna basically break down a lot of the shit that I talk about too. You feel me? Because we talk about shit that I only discuss shit I know. I don't be moving like I'm not doing no. I'm not no. Because when you realize what you are and what you know, bro, it's like you start to remember again. I'm about humanity, and I know this already, bro. And it's crazy how that shit tells you that. You're not about the micro minutes. You're about the bigger picture. Like, indeed. You feel me? So it makes you want to be more into that energy, because that's who you truly are anyways, because you don't have any shame in doing it. You don't think twice about doing it. That's who you truly are. So we're going to dive deep tomorrow. Definitely stay tuned. Share with a friend with this channel, man. You feel me? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Feel me? Appreciate the 9 likes. Appreciate the 3 or 4 people that's in this bitch, man. We gonna get locked in. But enjoy y'all night, bro. It's a late one, man. You feel me? Watch your favorite TV show or something, nigga. I don't know. Just don't overthink. Don't overthink shit, bro. Just stay on your purpose. Stay on your grind, bro. You're not gonna lose your sight and vision of anything as long as you allow it. Or don't allow it, sorry. But I love y'all, bulls, man. Take care of y'all selves, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the live, all right? Peace and the prosperity to y'all. I'm out of here, bro.